to rule is Esau.
That's right.
That's why them devils ain't gonna pack up and leave just because the people of Demona, Israel, them Jakes, what's the guy's name that just passed? Ben Ami. Just because y'all went over there back in the late 60s, early 70s and been over there, what, about 3-4 generations, they speak that Hebrew and all that. Just because you went over there, that don't mean a damn thing. The so-called Jews, Edomites, they still run that place.
That's right.
And hey, when Polite went over there, they told him what he can do and what he can't do, man. And when the high and mighty HODC went over there, they told him ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna put a goddamn yarmulke on my goddamn head. And I got it scripted for you because they did that back then. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah, can. Yeah, I looked up that word for that scripture you're reading, Apostle Ramlab. The word trodden, and the Greek word there is well, let me play it. 39:61. And it says to advance by setting foot upon. So them so-called Jews, they set their nasty, stinky feet on that land, man. That's part of the land being trodden down, because they're nasty, stinky feet. Now in Revelation it says nothing that make an abomination shall enter. You know, when the new kingdom is set up, anything that make a lie, if we could find roughly paraphrase, it shall enter into the kingdom. So the so-called Jews, they ain't gonna enter into the Holy Land in our kingdom, man. They're gonna be out there in them fields, man. You know, to advance by setting foot upon, tread upon, to encounter successfully the greatest perils from the machinations and persecutions with which Satan would fain thwart the preaching of the gospel. To tread underfoot, trample on, to tread with insult and contempt, to desecrate the holy city by devastation and outrage. And we're still in that time now. That the land is still being desecrated. It's devastated. That's why you have something called the kibbutz, where they were bringing in they were bringing in grass, they were bringing in trees. Now this is supposed to be the Holy Land. Why are you bringing grass and trees and all that into the Holy Land? Because of who's there, the rats that are there.
The land is cursed.
Yeah.
Scriptures say the earth is how does it go? The earth
is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Now when the land is made beautiful again, them rats ain't gonna go in there, man. They ain't gonna be in there. You got the scripture, right?
This is Revelation chapter 22. I'll start at 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. What? The kingdom. It says, to give every man according as his work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. That's New Jerusalem. That, well, actually,
that ain't spiritual. Right. That's physical.
That's right. It says, for without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. You know, there's Apostle Gabar was quoting earlier. I, Yahweh Shai, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. And this has not happened yet. This hasn't happened yet. This prophecy has not happened yet. The prophecy of the kingdom of heaven has not happened yet. The kingdom of heaven being established on the earth, where the streets are paved in gold, and the names of the disciples are on the gates, on the walls, you know, and the pearls and the pearls and all the precious stones that are supposed to be put out there. You know, that hasn't happened yet.
The names of the 12 apostles on the foundation of the city of Jerusalem. I got a scripture for you, more prophecy. Isaiah 60:13. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary. Right. So why does HODC want that crummy Why do they want that crummy land right now? They're obviously not reading the prophecies. The land has to be beautified, man. It has to be cleansed and beautified. And we're reading the prophecy here, Isaiah 60 and 13. This hasn't even happened yet, all right? The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious, which that's the Most High. The Most High said the earth is what? His footstool, right? So he's going to beautify the whole earth. He's going to beautify it, just like in the time of Adam and Eve. And we're looking forward for that, man. Because right now the earth is, it's like you said, it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof. It's all jacked up, man. You got it. Which one? Isaiah 24? Con. That's what we're looking for, brothers. Hey, the earth we got now, thanks to the so-called white man, is all jacked up, man. We don't want that, man. You know?
I got a quick
yeah, you got it.
Okay, there's Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 21. And I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey. This is talking about the land of Israel. And to the wicked of the earth for a spoil. And they shall pollute it. My face will I
They shall pollute it. so them guys want it back when it's polluted. You got it, bro.
It says, my face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place. But the robbers shall enter into it and defile it, and them devils have defiled it.
Then they put yarmulkes on their head, but they still talking about they're gonna go to that wall, near the wall, and send up prayers.
Yeah, what are you gonna go to? Why are you gonna go to some funky ass wall that Herod built with it's snot and sweat, from them gutter rats been all these years? They probably piss on that wall at night. You don't know what the hell they do. Are you gonna go set prayers over there on that wall?
No, with the yarmulkes on their head, dishonoring their head.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with you guys, man?
The spirit ain't dealing with them. That's what's wrong with them. Isaiah 24 and 1, it says, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be, as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the usury, so with the giver of usury to him. Read on, it says, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled. For the Lord have spoken this word, and this word is it's being fulfilled, man. You see the state of the land. You see you got all these oil spills, all these giant oil companies responsible for all the oil spill. You've seen films of the wildlife, the birds covered with oil. And every time I see that, man, I get mad, man. I get mad as hell when I see that shit. What about the deforestation? You got these devils, they're cutting down the forest like it's like trees are going out of style. So this is the prophecy, man. It says the earth moaneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. And the Lord didn't create the earth for it to fade away. Okay, He created the earth for us to enjoy it. To have joy within it. As a matter of fact, the word Idan, Eden. Right, the earth is known as Eden, which is the Hebrew word Idan, which means joy or paradise. Okay, it's not a joy or paradise right now.
Yeah, the reason why it's in shambles the way it is because this devil, beginning with the international bankers, they're greedy. See, when if you didn't have all these damn restaurants and Chinese restaurants and McDonald's and all that other crap, a person would eat. They would make the food as they were hungry. They would kill whatever animal they would kill, and then they would cook it and eat at that moment. But here it is, you got all these damn restaurants and all this crap out there because these devils are greedy. They have more than heart could wish. They wanna keep making more and more. The more they have, the more they want. And that's the reason why things are so messed up today. Because of the greed of these so-called international bankers. That's why